What is up, everybody? It is Monday, which means photo assignments. Your assignment this week is photo assignment number 11. It was on subframing. If you haven't seen the first video, I will link it up here, but let's get straight to your work. This is your work from photo assignment number 11, subframing. Okay, a few observations. First of all, you guys, the work this week is incredible. You guys submitted some fabulous work. I am really excited about photo assignments. They get better and better. Every week we do them, and you guys blow me away every time, and I want to thank everybody who participated in this. These are a lot of fun to put together, and it's one of my favorite things on here. If you're new to the show, you have no idea what photo assignments are. These little things that we do every Monday, and so on a Monday, I will give an assignment during the week. People will participate. They will share their work on social media, and there's a hashtag we use on that. And then the following Monday, I pick the best of the best, and I put it on the show and feature it. And so if you would like to participate in photo assignments yourself, I have a whole video on how that's done. If you have questions, hopefully that will answer that. I will link it up here, and I will put it in the show description, and that will answer all of your photo assignment questions. Now, this week, our photo assignment was on subframing, and that is a compositional technique that I actually did a whole video on about 5 years ago. And I did a small series on visual composition, and I was kind of going through that. And you know, those videos now are 5 years old, and I would teach them very differently now. I have a very different approach to how I make these videos now. I think a lot has changed in 5 years, and so I've thought a lot in the last year about the possibility of revisiting those and how I would do them differently. And one of the things that I think, I mean, it's not a wrong way of doing it, but one of the things I don't like about them, and this is my fault, is that I did the kind of the teaching style where you pull up the photograph and start drawing lines on it. And while that works, and it certainly is a great way to teach something like line and composition or leading lines or dynamic symmetry, I think that it's really easy to get into this default thing where you're just drawing lines on photographs. And the problem they have with it is, one, your photos don't have lines drawn all over them when you're done. And two, I just am not sure that's the most effective way or the only way of teaching some of these things, especially when it's applied to just anything. Does that make sense? So I want to revisit these, and this is where I want to get some feedback from you guys and get your input and what you might like to see with something like this. And I think photo assignments are the right place to do these. I don't know if we'll start immediately immediately next week, but I'm going to start putting these back together. And I didn't cover everything when I did that series that I wanted to, so this may actually be even more extensive than that was. But there's no timeline on this. We'll do it in photo assignments, and we'll kind of gradually kind of start to learn from this, because, and what really excites me about it is photo assignments would give us an opportunity to really put this into practice. And that's the whole idea, is that we're all trying to improve as photographers. We're trying to do this together, and I think this is really a great way to do it and build on it. What I really like that I'm seeing that you guys are doing, a lot of you, is that a lot of times a photo assignment will be submitted, and I see not only work in the current topic, but I see things that we covered in other topics that are being brought into your work. And that's really exciting to me, because I think a lot of this, maybe cumulative isn't the right word, but you know what I mean? It's like we take techniques and we blend them together, because at the end of the day, it's like music theory back when I was a musician, and you practice scales and arpeggios and stuff all day. And at the end of the day, that's not really making music. You've got to forget about all that stuff. And hopefully it's ingrained in your system enough to where you can approach it that way. And I think it's no different in visual composition. If you're improvising, if you're setting something up, these are things that come to mind and that you think of. They become second nature. And it really, I get excited when I see that you guys are using multiple techniques in these. So I just wanted to call you out on that, because I think that's awesome. So if you have any questions, please leave them here. I want to hear your comments on doing composition stuff and any suggestions you might have. And as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe to The Art of Photography for more videos. Until the next one, I will see you guys then. Later.